y'all? This is Tamia and I am back with another video. So in this video it's going to be more of a get ready with me, a Q&A to get to know me a little bit. I had my followers ask me a couple of questions, so I answered those as well. And then, you know, I just wanted to do something that's not too natural but also not too bold, but still in the natural color bronzy type family. But yeah, this is the look I came up with. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And just watch the video. And I hope you guys love it. Alright, y'all. So I had already moisturized and primed my face. So I'm going to just go in with some LA Girl Pro Concealer Color Corrector for my dark areas. So this video is a Q&A, a get to know me, a get ready with me, whatever you want to call it. So I do have some questions in my phone that people ask me. So I'm going to just, you know, answer them. And yeah. So I'm going to go in. Lately I just been mixing 3 foundations together. Don't do this at home. Don't do this at home. I don't know what I'm doing. But my color has just been all over the place lately. So I just do what works for me. So someone asked, there's like 3 questions in one. So I have a lot of questions about what made me start doing makeup. How did I get started? And what did I do before doing makeup? So you guys, first of all, I'm younger. So I started doing makeup when I was in high school. So for me, I kind of, I didn't have to work, if that makes sense, because I feel like makeup back then, well, years ago, wasn't as popular. So it was probably like a good 5 of us that was doing makeup on the serious side. So I started doing makeup at home, and what made me start was basically I used to do my makeup. Like, I'm a sucker for beauty. Growing up, I used to always play in makeup, playing nails, as you can see. So for me, one thing led to another. So people would see me doing my makeup, then they'd be like, "Who does your makeup?" And I'd be like, "Me." And they just asked me to do theirs. And one thing led to another. And I just took off, honestly. Like, it wasn't easy starting. But everything, I will say, definitely paid off. Oh, this is a good question, y'all. So someone said, what is your money saving tactics? So for me, I am big on saving. I feel like you never know what can happen. Like, you never know. Just like with this quarantine, I was prepared for it because I was saving. I would either save either $150 or $200 every week in my savings. Because you have to remember, like, I have other bills. I have rent that need to be taken out. I have, you know, the suite rent. So but $150 times 52, that's $7,800 right there for the year. But I don't always put like the $150 in savings. What I do is, like, sometimes I just mix and match. Like, if it's a good week, I put $200, maybe $250, maybe $300 in savings. And then of course each week it just adds up. So that's always my tip. Like, put it up and never touch it. Save what you can, but it's very important to save, period. So moving on to the next question. Someone asked, why don't you date? Ooh. Ooh, child. No, but for me, it takes a lot for me to like somebody. I feel like my standards are very high. I don't got time for dumb shit. I'm gonna be very honest. I just don't have time for it. And I feel like if you're not adding, you're subtracting. If you're not bringing me value, you're a distraction. So it's very hard to find, you know, a nice gentleman that adds and brings value and clarity. You know, most men, they don't bring you shit but a dick, right? Can I say that on YouTube? I've been noticing like a lot of guys been into the whole, you know, polygamy. You will never be, you know, the only one. And, you know, I ain't trying to end up in jail. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not trying to be in nobody's jail cell. Period. The worst date I ever been on. I done been on some crazy fucking dates, first of all. See, that's why I don't date, because people be crazy for real, in real life. So, the craziest date I ever been on, or the worst date I ever been on, where do I start? Where do I start? Where the fuck? Bitch. Listen. Yes, like I've been on a date where a guy didn't have enough money to pay the bill. And of course, me being me, and you know, me trying to hurry up and leave, and I look fucking stupid. I ended up, you know, going in half, but I would never do that shit again. But that happened years ago. Like, I don't get crazy dates anymore. But yeah, that right there. And then after that, I've never talked to him again. I feel like you don't do shit like that. Like, if you ain't got the money, don't take me out. And then sometimes guys be like, oh shit. Sometimes guys be like, well, maybe, you know, I guess they be trying to test you. I'm like, come on, we grown. You ain't got to test me. You know. Because 9 times out of 10, I've never dated nobody because they had money anyway. So 9 times out of 10, I'm not even looking at you as a golden ticket or whatever. So you ain't even got to do all that with me. But that go hand in hand with knowing your worth too. So that was a big lesson for me. So I don't even go. It take a lot for me to even go on a date for real, for real. Because first of all, I have to really, really like you. Like, I'm not really one of them girls. Well, I know I'm not one of them girls. They'd be like, oh, well, I only went because I was hungry. No. You got to think, like, I'm about to be sitting at this table for like 2 hours with your ass. Pretending to like you. Child, please. I can take my own self out, you know. So, I'm good, love. I'm good, love. So, y'all, I am going to be mixing Sasha Buttercup with a little bit of Airspun. Okay, somebody asks, what is the hardest part about running a business? So, I wouldn't say it's hard. I would say that it's more so challenging. So, of course, dealing with, you know, different individuals. Because people be crazy. So, for me, I've learned to have emotional intelligence and more so just I don't let things or people get to me anymore like how I used to. So for me, for example, if I see a customer, you know, getting too raunchy for me and, you know, want to argue, I just refund you because I don't want to deal with the headache. But I would say that, and then also, you know, just working with different individuals as far as like photographers, videographers, like people for flyers and stuff like that. Now that really bothers me because it's like everything is in that type of, everything is in that person's hands. So me, I like to be hands-on with my business. So if I have to stop what I'm doing, or if I have to wait and I have like a launch date set, or I have, you know, the times I'm supposed to drop a flyer or anything like that, if things don't go as planned for me, like, I'm cool. Like, I don't want to do business with you no more. Like, I automatically get an attitude. So I feel like that be the main thing for me, is working with the different people and just trying to stay sane, because people will really take you there. You know, and I love to have good business relationships. So I feel like when people try to play crazy, I just be like, listen, maybe this shit ain't meant to be or something, because ain't no way how I had this perfect day planned and you done fucked it up. Now that's what really pisses me off. Okay, so somebody asked me, is my hair natural or relaxed? So I have not had a relaxer in about 5-6 years. So I guess you could say I'm natural. I used to get those all the time when I was younger. And whoo, child. No way, Jose. No way. So I'm taking my beauty collection, which is Janae Beauty, and I'm using dark brown eyebrow gel. Oh my god, somebody just a petty bitch. Like, what the freak? People delete messages, like, for real, y'all. Come on, y'all. Really? Am I the only one to get bothered by that? I'd be like, who the freak is so... You know what? This is really me. This is whew. This is really upsetting me and my homegirls when you freaking delete messages. Somebody asked, where do I find my home decor? So for me, I love... When I tell y'all I love at home, listen, that store is like a freaking Toys R Us to me. Toys R Us for adults. I absolutely love it. That I love. And then Home Goods, it's pretty cool and accessible as well. So those are like my favorite too. And then Burlington is cool. They be having little knickknacks. So as you can see, when I do my eyebrows, I basically trace them and map them out first before filling them in. Just a cute little tip to give y'all. Then just fill them in. I don't really do too much to my brows. I like them to kind of look full, but not too filled in, if that makes sense. See what the next person asks. I have a couple of people on here asking what made me start my makeup line and what made me start my clothing boutique. So for me, I've always been into fashion. I would go out, I'd be looking cute. People be like, damn, where you get that from? So in my mind, I'm a businesswoman. So I'm like, okay, I done named all these companies like, yeah, I get my clothes from this, that, and the other. Whole time I should be the freaking seller so I can get the money. So that's my mindset. You know, just cut out the middleman. Like, what am I sending y'all to they freaking sites for? Might as well shop with me and support my brand. So that's why. Because I love fashion and I seen a business opportunity, so I took it. And as far as makeup, same thing. Like, I've always been into, you know, the beauty industry. I always wanted to create my own, you know, makeup line. So I seen the opportunity, I took it, and I just been growing ever since. Like, when I tell y'all, entrepreneurship is, it has its ups and downs, but it's worth it in the end. Okay, someone asks, where do I see myself in the next 5 years? So for one, I definitely want to be a homeowner, for sure. I want to have my 2 kids. I don't really care for the whole marriage thing, but if it happens, it happens. Like, it's like whatever with that. I want to have multiple successful businesses. And I just want to be happy, you know? Live life. Be comfortable. But still grow and multiply. Be fruitful, you know. So I'm about to go in with some eyeshadow base. I love to use MAC Paint Pot. Now that my eyebrows are finished and looking good, I went in and applied the eyeshadow primer. So now what I'm going to do is go in with one of my favorite palettes in the world, which is from my collection. It's called the Basics palette. So I'm going to go in with Melanin and Cinnamon. Just for a transition color, a nice warm transition. Ooh, I'm going to pop this right into the crease. Going in with Ebony, which is this brown. I'm going to pop that right up under just to kind of smoke it out a little bit. Look at that pigment, y'all. Woo. So I'm going to be taking some concealer and just lightly carving out a cut crease. Just lightly. I don't want it to be too much. But then again, it may be too much, you know. Hmm. 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 So for this part right here, I just went in with the melanin shade and the ebony shade and the basics palette to kind of smoke out my outer V. So now what I'm doing is just basically overlapping the colors. So now I'm going to go in with the Self Love palette, which is also a part of my collection. I'm going to go in with Flaws and All, which is a dark brown. Just to deepen this up a little bit over here. Then now I'm going to go in with Gold Digger, which is a gold right there. So I picked this up from Walmart. This is called Dirty Martini. This is by Elf. This is like their eyeshadow toppers. And just kind of like tapping. I don't want it to be, you know, too crazy. So I'm just kind of like tapping it on certain areas. So now all I'm going to do is take all the colors I used from my basics palette to smoke out my bottom lash line. So what I'm doing now is taking the My Holy Grail Black Radiance contour palette in medium to dark. I'm going to take the Sculpt shade to kind of sculpt out my cheekbone. So now what I'm going to do is, this is like my Holy Grail as well. This is the Morphe blush palette. I don't know which one this is, but I just be mixing. Oh, it's the Cool Pro AC. So I just be mixing all these together for real, to come up with like a shade that I really, really, truly like, and just pop it on there. Y'all, this would be a cute This would be a really bomb date night type of thing. Probably not the first date, but I would say the second date. Be like, yeah, haha, nigga. Nigga, you was sleeping on me? Listen, I look good as fuck. So now I'm gonna be taking my holy grail. This is all I use for real. The Maybelline Master Chrome to highlight my face. Add some highlight right here. And then all I have to do is add my lip color, my lashes, and my liner. Okay, so now what I'm doing is lining my lip up with Cork by MAC. I'm not sure if they still have this pencil. I heard they were sold out, but well, discontinued. Excuse me. But I don't know. I had this pencil for a very long time, but this is one of my favorites, especially when I'm working with a certain type of nude. So today I decided to, this is one of my lip colors. It's called Cotton Candy. So what I'm gonna do is just apply it